Metallica Minerals has been listed on the ASX for about 13 years. I joined the company as CEO in 2015. We've now refocused Metallica on developing sustainable cash flow from the Urquhart Bauxite project, which we believe will be delivered later this year, i.e. second half of 2017. The Urquhart Bauxite project is a direct shipping bauxite project located in far north Queensland. It's adjacent to the deep water port of Weipa. Our experience at Metallica is quite in-depth in developing mines. This will be the 6th mine I've been involved in developing. Previous to that, I led the development of the large Middlemount coal mine in central Queensland, took that from a concept and a blank paddock in central Queensland through an operating coking coal mine, producing over 5 million tonnes of premium hard coking coal. Current resources at Urquhart Bauxite are around 9.5 million tonnes of direct shipping bauxite. At the moment we have 6.5 million tonne reserve. The plan is to bring Urquhart Bauxite into production later this year, i.e. second half of 2017, ramp that up to 1 million tonnes in 2018 and then 1.5 million tonnes in 2019. That'll give us a mine life of 6 to 7 years. As well as that resource, we also have 8.5 million tonnes of lower grade transitional material that when we get mining, we'll go and do some test work on to see if we can upgrade that material into saleable product. The PFS contained a detailed mine plan which was done by an independent consultant, built off the geological model following drilling in late 2016. From the back of that, we sent the mine plan across to Crew International in London and they gave us a detailed pricing recommendation for the life of the mine. The financial outcomes of the PFS were extremely robust. It'll deliver $18 to $19 million of EBITDA per annum for capital of less than $2 million. And for an NPV for the full life of mine of the project of around $80 million. Metallica is in a fortunate position where it's fully funded to deliver its funding for the capital portion of the Urquhart Bauxite project. Early in 2016 we completed a successful rights issue that delivered over $3 million to Metallica, and 30 June we also had options that were fully converted to deliver over another $1 million that sees Metallica having a healthy bank position of $4.4 million to deliver Urquhart Bauxite. Metallica, through the joint venture, undertook a significant amount of environmental work and stakeholder engagement with both the Queensland Government and the federal governments. The outcome from that was that we did not trigger any of the requirements for an EIS, and we proved our case that our impact to the environment was relatively minor. The agreement with the traditional landowners is absolutely critical and was the last major step required for the grant of a mining lease for Urquhart Bauxite. We'd been engaging with the traditional landowners for 9 to 12 months, ensuring that the development and the plan for Urquhart Bauxite was sustainable and delivered benefits to the wider community. Now that that's been signed, we entered a regulated time frame that should see the mining lease for Urquhart Bauxite granted in the September quarter of 2017. Metallica has a vision to deliver 5 to 7 million tonnes per annum of bauxite production over the next 3 to 5 years. Metallica believes that bauxite and its linkage to aluminium is a very, very good place to be from an investor's point of view. We believe that the growth in aluminium, which is linked to annual consumption rates rather than construction rates, will deliver superior value, and that there'll be a shortfall in bauxite seaborne production and sales that we'll be able to supply into. Delivery of the Urquhart Bauxite project is imminent. We believe that we'll have a mining lease in the September quarter of 2017. At the same time, we'll have a development application and approval for the haul road that links Urquhart Bauxite to the established Hay Point barge loading facility. The direct shipping nature of the bauxite means that we don't have to construct any infrastructure. So therefore, within a month of commencing mobilisation, we'll be into mining and soon thereafter producing direct shipping bauxite that'll be able to be loaded onto vessels and sold into China. Now that there's more certainty around the delivery of a mining lease and therefore first production, the company will further discussions on offtake with Chinese alumina producers. We believe prior to starting up production in the second half of 2017 that the company will enter into initial sales contracts to deliver initial production to those refiners in China.